showing a little more.
Well, fellas, I think
Is this gonna be
get started. This will be a small hang. So let's get intimate with it.
It's already out.
I'd like to introduce my partner, Jack Good. A few songs for you today. So yeah, we're gonna start with Ornithology. Next, we're going to play Someday My Prince Will Come. got is It Could Happen to You. All right, eviscerate me. Or give me a compliment or something, you know, whatever you guys want.
I thought, sorry, John. I thought it was a great solo on your family. Very melodic, and the way you phrase it, and then you go to, so you probably listening to it.
Exactly, you sound great. I love your tone, Warren. You got a stuff going. I don't know if it's intentional, but I think it sounds great.
Sometimes it is.
It sounds yeah. I love that you just wanted to do just like a jam session sort of thing, but you had like an intro and an outro. And Someday My Prince Will Come sounds great in F. That's a great key. Something I wish I heard more of was like longer guitar solos, and I was hoping to hear you I was wondering how you were gonna comp, but it's kind of weird because when you're playing like longer solos, like you definitely want that break, but I think it's interesting in a duo setting as a horn player, to see how creative you can get with comping, or if that's even on the table.
Yeah. No, we had talked about doing that. We tried a couple of different things. I just don't think it didn't end up happening this time
Yeah.
around. We were gonna do it on. We talked about doing it on Sunday, or it could happen to you. And
I think it was the captain.
yeah. And then we didn't. We ended up. He not to bring it to the bus. He wanted to take shorter solos, so it wasn't like that was a conscious choice.
Yeah.
And so because he was taking shorter solos, I didn't feel like I had the time,
For sure.
especially getting off the face too, because I'm already tapping out as it is. But definitely, I was hoping to do more of that, and I didn't. But moving forward.
Yeah, sounds good.
Yeah, I had a comment. I thought maybe like a solution that you could have done, that maybe like take it off your face. It's like maybe instead of like you could trade or something, or do something more creative, like both of you guys at the same time, so that you could have time. Like he would play and then you get time off the face, all that stuff. But yeah, you sounded great, and I like the duo setting with the flugel. It's different than what we've had before. It's nice. But yeah, and then also the thing you were saying about the horn comping and then even you comping. I felt like, I mean, you were like listening to him sometimes, so I felt like most of the time you were keeping the time, which is good for like just only a duo setting. But maybe, I mean, if you were going to like comp for him sparsely, if you wanted to, maybe if you guys like stay on an idea longer so that the other person can like latch on to it. It's easier for the comper to latch on to it like that. So,
So like, just expand on ideas. Don't rush away with them.
Yeah, like don't be afraid to stay on like even like a simple idea for longer than it feels like, so then other people can join in, you know. Yeah.
I think it sounded really good. Both of y'all solos were really nice. I think from like, this is kind of like not what everyone else is talking about, but I think it's still another thing to be said. Like from a listener, and then you as a performer, maybe switch up some of the tempos of the tunes, right? Because everything kind of, it sounded like, or felt like it was all in the same ballpark, and there was no like diversity. And then I guess like we're speaking like out in the world and stuff like that. Like if you don't want to like lose anyone, I guess. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
And I don't mean that in a bad way. Like I liked it all, but in general, maybe like give us, like, you want to keep our ears like tuned in heavy. You know what I'm saying? So like maybe change up, maybe go something faster, maybe go something slower. You know, you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, I'm gonna
But yeah, it sounded good though. I think it was pretty cool.
Anything else? Professor Booth?
I'm just here enjoying to listen to the different comments you guys are making, which I think are real good. And it's always good to hear you play. You know, there's sometimes I think that we could probably open our aperture up a little bit and try to get a little bit more air moving through the horn. And I think that'll kind of clean some of it up. But I thought the tunes that you picked were nice. They're all really nice tunes, and I'm glad you didn't play the Someday My Prince Will Come the same key that Miles did again, because it's a difficult thing to play up that register. But I thought you did something which was nice, which was put it in the register that you felt comfortable with. So that was a good thing. And it's Jack, right?
Yeah.
One thing I really enjoyed about Jack was if you watched his left leg, there was no doubt about where the time was. And as a duo, that's so important to make sure that whoever is, playing, that is handling the harmony, that it's real solid. And I thought you did a really nice job of that, so congratulations on that. Because that's something, if you're both not solid with your time, it can get away from you pretty quick, and it can be a little bit of chaos. But I thought, we're drummers, all of us. And so we gotta make sure when we play that our time is real good and it feels nice and solid. I think you guys did a good job of that today. So good, I'm just here observing, and this is your thing, and I'm enjoying it. So you guys keep it going.
Anyone else? Anything?
I was gonna say, well, first of all, I liked all of it. Like, it was really good. I liked all the tunes you picked. Like, I played all of them, and they're really nice tunes. I would say, just the color was kind of the same throughout the entire performance, which is like, it's great and it all sounds good. Your sound is great, but like I don't know, someone said it over there. Like your ear doesn't get tricked enough. And the thing with jazz is that what happens or what you're like expecting is not what happens in jazz, and that's what makes jazz interesting. So I would just say keep that in mind when you're. I don't know if you do this again this semester or whenever you do it, but that's just what I would say. And also, I'm sorry, I forgot your name.
Jack.
Jack. But one thing I really liked was your use of altered sounds in your solo a little bit. I know it's easy to overuse them, but I think you had like a good balance of like normal stuff and altered sounds.
Going off of what Eli said, he brings up a good point about things kind of being the same color. I think it's good to be aware that it's easy to do that in a duo setting, as compared to like small group combo or big band where you have wide variety of colors. You know, being aware of that is a good thing. Saying like, oh, like where it's just like a duo setting here. So,
I would say, piggybacking off of both of those, that if you wanted to do diversify the color of it, maybe do half the songs on flugel and half the songs on trumpet.
And moods too.
Use mute, stuff like that, just to give it a different sound to the trumpet itself.
Yeah, I just wanted to play flute today.
Well,
But, but you're definitely right. If I really had a gig or whatever, I would definitely just change it.
And don't forget about your muse, Harmon, crop cut mute, that can also help with the camera.
Thank you all for your comments. This has been the shortest departmental so far, so enjoy your Friday, gentlemen. Thanks for coming out.
Oh, yeah.
Enjoy your extra 30 minutes. Oh, and Jack, good.
I